Okay, so we are in Center City Cenote, which is full of people, and some of them have been corrupted by dust, and we are going to go and clean those people and then bring their dust back to the center to fuel it and to repair this pillar so that we can clear the storm that's at the top of this depression. Dolphin says, "Whoa, it's really you, Nova the Nano Cleaner. Talk to me again, I'll tell you a fun fact. Your nano vacuum holds 60 units of dust. The blue bar in the pause menu shows how much you have. Just press the menu button to view it. Also, deposit your dust in Center Sanctuary whenever it's getting full." We will do that shortly. And here. LD says, "These hills get bigger every year. Now I just can't make the walk anymore. I always told myself, distance is no bother. I can make the hike through the hills. It's no problem if it means seeing my dear friend. And yet life conspires once again to separate us. First different schools, then different jobs, and then different places to live. Nova, I know you must be busy, but if you have the chance, could you bring this package to my dear friend? She lives on the outskirts of a farming village, a bit outside of Cenote. She'll be in her home." And we get a package from LD. "Once you deliver it, please let me know. Thank you so much." So we'll see how that one plays out. There are a few small side quests like that in the game. Jellyvator says, "Oh, ho ho ho, are you going to get on the elevator? What? You don't know? Well, see the down arrow on the left side of the elevator? You can talk to it to go down to Center Sanctuary. But wait, there's more. Can you see the up arrow on the right side? You can talk to it to leave Cenote and go up to the beautiful blue veil. That's right, this elevator goes both ways." This guy with the hat is very impressed by elevators. We are just going to pop back to the sanctuary to empty our dust vacuum. Which I think we're allowed to do now. And off we go. So, there are 4 people that we need to find to clean in the city. A bunch of other people we can talk to. I don't know whether I'm going to talk to everyone. There's a few characters I want to talk to because they say interesting things. But and Palisade says, "Taking too long to get around, Nova. Now that you're out in the open, try using your ride scale form to zoom around the city." "Oh yes, Nova, one more thing. Sometimes if you talk to people twice, they have new things to say. Be sure to talk to them." There we go. Ride scale. We turn into a car. I really like the car. I could just drive around in circles for hours. That would not make a very interesting stream though. Anyway, here we are. We're at the shops. "Ah, the Jormungla fruits are looking fresh today, and how plump the green flivers are. This delightful produce makes me feel immersed in this fantastical world created by the centre." I like these mole-looking dudes. And we have to share the mole tuber. I make videos about video games, but it's hard. It's not just fame and rainbows. No one was watching my videos unless I made stuff about the latest Big World Series installment. Probably no one will watch these videos either, but I don't care. I'm making them for my own use. I think one thing that Sean and Marina have done a great job of is kind of making the object placement feel messy in an authentically old-fashioned way. Anyway, this guy does not look like he's in a good way. Nova walks up to the strange figure by the clock. The figure quivers strangely, licking the air. Are they hungry? Nova wonders. They appear to have a sort of hunger that Nova has never seen before, something that Nova ought not to see. She curls her toes inside her shoes as the figure turns to meet her gaze. Come here, sweet one, let me taste you. The smooth curvature of your mask, the lightly dusted tread of your boots, the metallic tang of the silver ring on your back. Hee hee, my tongue quivers in anticipation. No, I must resist. The dust, it fills my mind. Day and night I fantasize about all the delectable flavors around me. Once my skin was smooth, now every inch is sensitive to taste, longing for flavor. Gustine Papellum, the tongue-skinned creature, gazes pleadingly at Nova. Their beady and desperate little eyes begin to water. Nova's stomach turns, but she begins to feel strength and determination. She has a job to do. Nano Cleaner, help me, Gustine says quietly. You must make me clean again. Free me from the prison of my own desires. The air is thick with the presence of nanodust. Nova, spark this being and forge a connection. Clean them and change their fate. Shrink forth, Nano Cleaner Nova. So yeah, he's kind of turned into all tongue. They've kind of turned into all tongue. Poor guy, poor creature. I'm really bad at this bit. So this is the tutorial. And shrinking time. So, Gustine Papellum has been corrupted by excessive hunger. It's kind of like the absolutely most typical kind of version of this story. So it says Memoirs of Agusia. A disease of the skin threatens. Oh, missed it. Yes, Gustine Papellum has been overwhelmed by the desire for taste, kind of gluttony metaphor. We want to collect all the dust we can. The red diamondy looking things are health. Taste like Nova, come here. Let me taste that metallic hermit of yours. No? Let me just help myself then. Yes. So yeah, this is a bit creepy to start with, but areas are all little puzzles about like how to get the door open one way or another. Taste comrade. Oh, Nano Cleaner, nothing wrong with a few licks. Come on, don't ruin the fun. Let me taste your suit. I'll enter a new kingdom of sensory experience. Oh. Yeah. You're in the way. Oops, ow. Close. Yes, there we go. Wait, do I have to kill this guy as well? Those guys are too creepy, I'm not going to narrate them anymore. Ow! This is not going well. There we go. I'm licking the concrete to remind me of the cities of my past loves. The taste brings it all back. You should try it too. Don't be shy. I do not judge. And we have a key. Unfortunately, saves are a full heal. No, missed. I find I really struggle to get the to turn round quickly when I want to go side to side. I think I'm supposed to do this right side before the left. Never mind. Aha! And there's another nano assassin. Come here, let me destroy you! Oh, Nanoclean, that was real good, but you must be stopped. I think if you run out of boxes, you have to kill that guy with the tongue, which would be really, really awkward to do. We have arrived at the kind of dust core, or whatever it's called. What's it called? Film says, when I was young, Nova, the world was bright and delicious. I loved nothing more than to eat and taste and be satisfied. But as I grew, the magic of my tongue began to fade. Food felt like sand upon my tongue. Life became dull and grey. Then the dust came. I could feel its writhing, unruly power growing inside of me. My sense of taste returned, more vibrant than ever before. Red bumps slowly began to appear upon my skin, but I ignored them, delighting in the wonderful flavours the world had to offer. I was a fool to fight against the wisdom of the centre, to gratify my base desires by giving in to the dust. I lost control, and I became a monster. Thank you, Nova, for giving me another chance. And the Glandilux seed channels the centre's power, transforming the deadly dust crystal into a card. Interesting there to talk about dust crystals. Crystals, so... what are we going to get here? One symbolic difference between... One symbolic figuration of dust, right, is that dust is useless. But anything crystalline is sort of implicitly attractive or useful. So a dust crystal is kind of symbolic paradoxical. Anyway, Palisade says, congratulations on your first card, Nova. I can tell you'll be a wonderful nano cleaner for the people of New Theland. By the way, Nova, be sure to take a break if you're feeling tired. Collecting cards is important, but so is your well-being. Bye, Palisade. So that's one down. Oops. Where should we go next? Let's go and do... That was hunger or gluttony or greed. You can figure various different ways. There's some big angry person up on the construction site. Let me tell you, people have got no respect for the sanctity of the construction site. And it looks like they're building some sort of skeleton? The first time I played the game, I fell down that gap between the girder and where Nova is standing right now, like 4 times. On my way up to this guy who does not look happy. Why would you come here to my hideaway? You are trying to stoke my rage and turn me to a disgusting monster. Why are you still standing here, Nano Cleaner? Did you come here to gawk? Go away! The heaving beast, Brang Maligden, screams at Nova, but screaming is not enough. She stomps the platform and pounds her fists, rattling the skeletal structure around her. Nova stands frozen in terror. Is she going about this nano-cleaning business all wrong? Nova feels ashamed for making Bran so angry, for not approaching more tactfully. She wonders if maybe the Centre was wrong to trust her with such an important task. Suddenly, crash! A slab of concrete falls from above, breaking into pieces across the creature's head. You think that's pretty funny, don't you? Bran screams. Ding dong, the witch is crushed. Ah ha ha ha! I got what I deserved, that's what you're thinking! Nova cannot imagine anything less funny than Bran Maligden's pain, but maybe Bran can see something about Nova that she herself cannot. Perhaps there is an ugliness inside of Nova that she has not yet learned to recognise. I need help, Bran Maligden says suddenly, quietly. Please, clean me. And then we get the area stick with the President Anodyne bit again. So here's a character who's been consumed with rage, and a pattern is starting to form. Right, you have excessive desire, excessive anger, and we will get to the others. It's not quite a 7 deadly sins, for one thing, there aren't 7 of them, but that's the vibe that's being set up. So let's dig into Bran Maligden. Infernal bleeding. A barbed tower has risen above the lava-soaked gutscape, painfully piercing its host. There's lots of fire in Bran Maligden. Whoops, missed. So what we need to do here, whoops. There we go. I guarantee you I'm going to suck really badly at least one screen in this, but I can't remember which one. Ouch. Oh, I hate this one. There we go. Right, that's one key. One down. Oh, I remember what I need to do here. Get ready for this to take a few tries. Or not. Oh my god, get away from me. Oh no. Nope, wrong. This gate hates slimes, but it doesn't want to see them die. Oh, that's right. Ow. It's a very cruel gate. Okay. These first few levels are pretty quick. Although I seem to remember dying a lot on this boss. Nova will be stopped. Engaging incineration protocol. Oops. Whoops. Stop shooting. Oh no. I remember dying a lot on this boss. Let's try that again. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, made it. Mission failed, game over. I think I remember that being the hardest of the bosses, actually. Anyway, here is the dust shard crystal thing. And I need to go and empty out my dust. Where did the anger begin? It's impossible to say, but if the dust had not arrived, I would never have reached this point, drowning in my own rage. Like a soft buzzing sound or a faint red light, slowly growing in intensity, I was hardly aware of what was happening until it was too late. Then I felt like there was nothing I could do but scream and shake. I became so foul and ugly in my rage. Thank you, Nova, for helping me to find peace. So we changed him to card as well, or her. I'm really bad at remembering the genders of these characters. And Parsade's back. Wow, that's 2 out of 4 cards that we'll need to level up the dust prism. Oh, Nova, you're hurt. Nova quickly straightens her posture and shakes her head no. Please don't push yourself too hard. You are still so young. Remember, I'll be around Center Sanctuary if you ever need me. While you're there, you can deposit your stored dust and leave with a spring in your step. It's better not to carry around a full tank for any longer than you need to. And indeed, that's exactly what we're going to do. The remaining 2 cards are over this way, so we'll be back here in a minute. But first, I don't think we actually can deposit all our dust yet, but we can deposit some of it. Yeah, there we go. So just keeping the rest in our tank until we can upgrade the prism itself.